Today is the obesity epidemic, and not just the obesity epidemic, but sort of the clinical epidemic of why we're so ill. Okay, why have we got so many people hitting the hospitals with such acute illnesses that could have been treated if you were just healthy? Okay, now everyone that goes on about the the obesity epidemic is trying to do one thing. Whenever you're looking up YouTube's on video or you see them on the Facebook, they're trying to do one thing, okay? And that is try and sell you a product or try and indulge you in some fitness product they're trying to sort of promote, okay? Unfortunately, most of this industry is about taking your money, okay? And that comes to my point. Now, what is the obesity epidemic? This is why we have an obesity epidemic, and not just that, why we have such a clinical epidemic. We are ill, okay? The reason is, guys, is you're willing to go out and you're willing to buy a 20 to a 30, maybe a £50,000 car, and it'll be your fucking pride and joy. And you're willing to tax this car every single month, and you're willing to pay £150 to £200 every month on your insurance, and then you're willing to put £200 to £300 worth of fuel in this car and drive it around it pointlessly for fuck all, just to go and see people, to make you people feel cool. Now, don't get me wrong, guys, I'm a quite wealthy guy and I do enjoy the finer things in life, but if I didn't have the money, I wouldn't go out and buy it. Okay, if it wasn't healthy, I wouldn't go out and buy it. And then you're willing to buy a house, and you want a £200,000 house, and then a £500,000 a month house. A £500,000 house, and you want bigger rooms and a bigger garden, and you want taller ceilings and bigger windows. Okay, and you're willing to spend £150 on fucking doorknobs for all the doors in the house, and £150 for bed sheets, and fucking £200-300 pound to £1,000 on a fucking new couch, and you're willing to pay electricity coming in to have 6 TVs on the go, and so on and so forth. You're willing to pay insurance to cover all those valuables and all those material things, okay? That's what you're willing to do. Then you're willing to kick yourself out with £200 jeans and the £150 dress you wanted and the £500 heels or shoes that you wanted. Then you want to go out and you want to get a £150 fucking haircut. Then you want to go out and spend £300 on a night out so you can get up on a lash to wake up feeling even shitter about yourself. You're willing to spend thousands and thousands of pounds on materialistic things using a piece of paper that is fucking worthless, okay? But you're not willing to invest in your health. Now, if I go to any of these people, okay, and I've had a lot of clients that have had this type of sort of issue, okay, and I've got them down to this level now, okay, I can go into your car and say, oh, the new Mercedes, tell me about the Mercedes. Oh, it's got this in the engine, it's got that, and it does this, and it's got heated seats, and it does this in the window, and a fucking computer does this. Oh, tell me about your house. Well, it's 1,000 square feet, and we had the Italian sort of pine wood put in, and we had the new carpet, and you'll tell me about the fucking material in it. If I ask you to tell me about your fucking heart or what salt does in the body, you have no clue what you're talking about. Yet you can tell me the engine of your car. You can tell me how the fucking couch is made and where it's from, and yet you can't tell me what protein does to the body, and you're wondering why we're in a fucking obesity epidemic. You are willing to spend so much time and so much effort on those material things, and yet you won't look after the real home that you live in, which is you. You have no fucking clue how this machine works or how to upkeep it, and yet you have spent thousands, hundreds and thousands of pounds on shit you don't need, and your health suffers. You are extremely overweight. Your cholesterol's through the fucking roof. Your heart hurts. You're dying at the age of 30. You've got bad knees, bad back. You can barely fucking breathe when you're going up the stairs. And yet you can't invest in a book. 10 minutes on a computer to learn about fucking basic health or how to cook properly. A personal trainer, a coach. Now, this isn't me selling a PT. I think PTs are worthless, okay? When you're investing in a PT, you're investing in the things you can't do, that's it, okay? You're not investing in a PT just to fucking be there and get healthy. The things you aren't doing in your life, you're investing in them to educate you. You can't invest in that. And yet you're willing to spend hundreds of thousands of pounds on other things, and you're willing to spend fucking time that you haven't got in learning about these things that you don't need. That's why we've got an obesity epidemic. Okay? No other reason whatsoever for that reason alone. All we do as a society is buy things. You go to work to fucking buy things that you don't need. and your health suffers. That's why we have an obesity epidemic. Now again, it's a bit of a serious, a serious post. Usually I'm a little bit lighthearted, okay, but I'm sick of seeing posts about the the obesity epidemic, and then at the end of that fucking video blog, okay, it's about that guy selling a fucking product, okay, trying to get you to buy into something so you can lose weight. Invest time in learning about something, learning about your body, how to cook, the nutritional value of food, what that food does. How can you know all this stuff about the material things you buy and yet you don't know nothing about the human body? It baffles me, it blows my mind.